Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to each and every one of you for being here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Rhea and I do these readings every week. Now, this is your 5/5 portal reading, everyone. I'm super excited about this portal. It's going to be active on May the 5th. What I'm going to do on that day is I'm going to light a candle by setting an intention and allowing it to burn all day until it burns out. Now, this energy that's coming in through this portal is of the shapeshifter, everyone. It's asking us to be flexible, adaptable around any kind of changes that are taking place in our lives. It's also asking us to be a little bit more curious and experience the changes through adventure and play. So what I'm going to do for you today is I'm going to open your reading with an oracle card from the Guardian Angels Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what message Spirit has for you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck, and then an angel number for you as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Capricorn, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to know around this 5/5 portal. All right, so we are getting for you innocence. Look at that. Spirit is wanting you to tap into your innocence, your inner child. So the message on this card is stay true to your values and always choose the path of integrity. Don't let material desires or external influences lead you astray from your authentic, innocent self. Capricorn, I'm going to read this to you one more time. Stay true to your values and choose the path of integrity. Don't let material desires or external influences lead you astray from your authentic, innocent self. So this is a very powerful message for you today. So they're really wanting you to embrace that inner child, your authentic self. All right, so let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. I don't know if any of you have been dreaming about yourselves, a younger version of you, or having memories of your childhood. I feel this is coming through for you as well. All right, so we've got the Hermit card. This is you taking a step back and really doing some introspection, looking within to receive the answers you are seeking. Some of you may be going through some sort of a change, and it's perfect because as this change is taking place, we've got this portal that's active that is giving you the superpower of a shapeshifter. So you're going to be able to think things through in this energy of the Hermit card. Now, this is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be in the background. Some of you are going to feel this intensely, others you're going to feel this subtly, okay? So the Hermit, it's time to go Hermit mode, Capricorn. We have the Ace of Cups, so there's a brand new beginning, some new emotions that are tied to that beginning. This is opening you up in a really big way here, Capricorn. So being adventurous, being a little bit more curious about some of the things that are taking place in your life, but also being open to some of the things that are new that are coming in. Now, what I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Not only will this strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So Ace of Cups, Capricorn. All right, we also have the Justice card, so a secondary major arcana card. I feel some of you are making a decision or a choice around something. This could be something specific, but I do feel for some of you this is a big deal. I feel there is a split on your path. Perhaps you're at a crossroads and you're kind of weighing things out here. Something big is going to come out of this for you, Capricorn. So the Justice card. All right, now before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. All right, so intense cards here for you, Capricorn. I do feel there is some heavy energy here, especially with some change. And you know what I'm getting here is some of you are exhausted. This comes up. I feel we are in a world where we're rush, 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 go, 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 and we don't have time for ourselves. So this is where self-care for you is going to be very important, that you're making a point to take care of yourself and rest up, okay? So this is where you kind of pause and retreat. You kind of go into this hermit mode, quiet mode, to really think things through. I feel sometimes we have a lot of noise in our life, people telling us what to do, our own opinions of ourselves and the changes and the things that sit in our mind weighing on us heavily, right? I feel some of us really are overthinkers, obsessive thinkers. We can find ourselves to be in our heads quite a bit here. So you'll have to share with me, what is it that kind of swirls around in your head, Capricorn? I feel that the best thing to do here is to actually utilize this hermit mode to give yourself some time to unwind and really think about the things that are happening in your life, but also to kind of quiet your mind and bring some of that energy in your mind out of you. So transferring that energy from your mind onto a sheet of paper, writing down your thoughts, and really practicing meditation. Meditation is so powerful, everyone. I put a community post up about a meditation link that I found recently that I've been absolutely loving. And this is just my, flavor of the month right now for meditation. And I'm open to all kinds of meditation. If you have any kind of suggestions, Capricorn, please share with me. I'm sure everyone here would love to hear what it is that we all use for meditation. So hermit mode, really looking inward. I feel some of you are seeking answers or you're looking for a way. There's a path showing up. So perhaps you're looking for a path out, a way to kind of navigate your way, what is this? Like, I feel that I'm feeling someone who's lost. Maybe something's happened in your life that is feeling a little bit confusing. And because there's a lot of noise, you need to kind of pull away from the noise. The noise needs to kind of stop here for you, Capricorn. You need a space in your home where you can actually retreat to 5-10 minutes a day at least, and implementing something in your daily practice which allows you to actually unwind and relax a little bit. I'm getting tension, I'm getting anxiety here. I feel there's a lot of focus on the future, right? Which is fine. But what I'm getting here is I'm seeing someone sitting in a car. They're moving forward in the car, but you're kind of looking at the rear view rather than what's happening ahead of you. And everything, like there's a lot more focus on the rear view mirror of all the things behind you rather than the front of you. Now, this could be for some of us, not everyone's going to experience the same thing. We live in a world of polarity. So some of us might be going through what I'm talking about right now, or the complete opposite, or something in between. So right now, spirit guides are really wanting you to tap into this hermit energy of really going into a place of quietude. Some of you already are there and you're meant to come out of it. So what's happening here is I'm getting this energy of some of you that need to go into hermit mode and others that need to come out of it. There is change taking place. I can see that through the 2 major arcana cards for you, Capricorn. So this is where this energy from the portal is giving you flexibility and adaptability. And some of us are afraid of change. I'm really good. I thrive with change. I'm a Gemini sun rising. For me, change is adventurous. I'm curious around it. And this is the energy that spirit wants you to embody at this time. Some of you might be born on the 5th, or you're a life path number 5. Okay. And this energy is very powerful. There's a lot of success and growth that comes with the number 5 in numerology. Now, some of you might be seeing the number 5s now, the number 1s as well that are coming into your life. Now, the first of the month, I feel for the rest of this year, the first of the month is going to be very important around new beginnings, and allowing that change of new to come into your life. Okay. So as we are embracing the energy of the hermit mode to think things through, come up with a strategy, a plan through quietude, not listening to other people, their opinions. It's okay to get advice, but I feel ultimately, what is it that you want to do here, Capricorn? What does your heart want? What do you want? I feel sometimes, what happens is we go back to our inner child when we get into this mode. This is what I feel. Anytime I go into this place of quietude, I go back to who I was as a child, all the dreams and the things that I wanted. I go back to when I thought I can fly, right? All of these things that we thought we could do as we were children. So when this portal is active, some of you are going to feel this energy where you're going back to your childhood, reminiscing over some of those superhero stories or princess stories that we were envisioning in our mind. Like we were actually thinking we're going to become these people, right? So this is what spirit guides are wanting you to tap into, is this energy. in our imagination. Look, you're getting that innocence card today, Capricorn. So this is exactly what's coming up for you. So perhaps some of you have been having dreams recently of your past, of your childhood home, just fond memories. Some of us might be experiencing nightmares around this, right? So this is where we have to tap into our shadows and really work on them to understand. I feel this portal energy is bringing in this understanding of yourself, Capricorn. So I feel that this is what this Ace of Cups is for some of you, where you're really learning more about yourself, your needs, your wants, your desires, your dreams, the things that you're wanting to create in your life. And I'm getting some of you kind of, this was happening with your higher self reading as well, Capricorn, where you're tapping into this energy of your higher self. And this is a spiritual journey for some of you, right? You're on a spiritual journey here. And this is a part of your experience through this journey, is to tap into this emotion, this energy within yourself that is going to change things. Remember, we are the only species on this universe, on this planet, that can influence everything around us and within us through our mind, through our own energy at will. Okay, we can make a choice to do that. So remember that you are a very powerful person. You have a powerful soul, a powerful energy. You're able to influence things. But the belief and the faith in yourself and the power of you is so important. And this is what spirit guides are, I feel, ultimately trying to get you to tap into through the experience that you're going through the change that you are going through. Sometimes we get little bits and pieces of change. Sometimes we have a really big one. And some of you might be experiencing change, and you'll notice or talk to somebody in your family or a friend that's going through change as well, but different. Change is ever constant. And if we can embody the energy of the shapeshifter, where we are flexible, we are adaptable, we are open to adventure, being curious and not letting things get us down, this is where we open up a new path, a new understanding, and a new perspective. So this is where there is a new perspective also coming through this Ace of Cups, a new beginning, a new way of seeing your life, your life's experience, or just the situations in your life right now. There's a lot of happiness and joy that is tied to this as well for you, Capricorn. So I'm seeing a lot of excitement around perhaps a new project, maybe a new job, a new relationship, right? It's just beautiful. Your heart is overflowing with joy. Some of you may have hit some goals or milestones this month, and things are turning out to really be wonderful for you. Like things are turning around for some of you. So Mercury retrograde, that wasn't fun for some of us, right? This is all coming around now. And it's that, you know, when we see a rainbow and the sky, like the rain kind of dissipates and we have this beautiful sun that is shining. This is the energy that I'm feeling. And maybe some of you are seeing a rainbow in the sky right now, or perhaps you've seen one recently. I actually have, and I've posted it on my Instagram page. I should actually add more photos. I'm going to make a point to do that for my Hawaii trip. So I'm also getting travel here coming through the cards. So resting up before any kind of travel. I feel this is going to be an opportunity for you to rest as you are traveling as well. I never find travel restful. I feel that I'm more exhausted when I come home after a vacation, but it's restful and fun during that vacation. It's just, I want to do so many things as I'm away. And yeah, it's just so fun. I love vacations. So a vacation or travel in the cards where you're opening yourself up to a new experience through a new perspective, right? Through the lens of the shapeshifter, everyone. This is what spirit guides are really wanting you to embody and bring into your life through this 5/5 portal. So overflowing energy of abundance, love, kindness, and compassion. You're going to notice that people around you are a little bit more loving, and it's because of your loving energy, Capricorn. So I feel some of you are mediators. You're almost the person in the middle that calms people down, or kind of brings two perspectives to one, where there's a mutual understanding but no conflict around it. Like you're the diffuser, Capricorn. This is what I'm getting here through this card for you today. So I see you kind of in the center here, and I see people looking at you, or someone is watching you. This is really interesting that this is coming in. It's because of your energy. So as this water, as this abundance, this loving, compassionate energy is flowing outside of you, it's touching other people's lives. And I feel that people want to get to know you or understand you a little bit more. So there's almost like this research in the background of you happening. Now, this could be through a child. Maybe there's a child that admires you, looks up to you, Capricorn, or this could be someone that you might not even know of or are aware of, especially those of you that have a social media presence. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, this is where you're opening yourself up to new experiences, embracing those new experiences by being adventurous and curious, Capricorn. Now we've got the Justice card. This is opening you up to a brand new path, bringing you to a crossroads or a split on your path. You have the choice, you have the option to move in a new direction here, Capricorn. So what direction are you wanting to move in? Right? What kind of changes are you willing to make in your life or allow to come into your life? What kind of changes are you going to flow with? Sometimes when we have change and we're thrown out of our comfort zone, we freak out, right? It's kind of like, what is going on in my life? I feel like things are just falling apart. I can't get control of it. And this is where you let go of control and you surrender to that change. Allow the change to take place. Let things unfold organically. Flow with this energy by being flexible and adaptable through it. And this can be hard sometimes, especially for those of us that don't like change. We're not comfortable with it sometimes, right? And that's okay. It's working with the change, allowing yourself to be open and not kind of stopping it and getting scared, just loosening up just a little bit. And this is new for some of us. We have to take this in micro doses sometimes, right? So allow yourself to be a little bit more open and adventurous rather than getting scared of it. Remember that the number 5 in numerology brings about a lot of change. Growth through the change that we experience, a lot of growth. And this is what's happening here for some of you is any kind of changes. The 5-5 portal doesn't bring change. It just allows us to be able to go through the changes with a little bit more ease. It's not complete ease. It just loosens us up a little bit if we pull that energy in. And I love this month of May. I love the 5-5 portal energy because I feel there's a lot of adventure in the air, a lot of opportunities. It's also freedom that is coming in through the Justice card for you. So freedom to make that choice. I feel this is why the Hermit card for you is really important, this energy, because those of you that feel like you can't make your own choices, maybe someone else makes them for you, or you feel that other people's energies, because it might affect your choices, your decisions may affect other people's lives, but I feel that now is the time for you to choose you. Okay, Capricorn, now is the time for you to choose you and release any kind of, and talking and discussing and having open communication. I'm getting paperwork. It's spirit guides are just cutting me off through what I'm talking about here. And they really want you to understand that whatever is happening in your life is exactly what's meant to happen. Any kind of outcomes that are coming through this month for you, they're meant to happen the way that they're happening. There's a bigger purpose, a bigger reason for why things are happening the way that they are. Justice is also going to be served here. There's some karmic energy coming through as well for some of you. So you're going to see a lot of different things with this karmic energy. I'm getting a lot of knowledge coming through, information coming through, and opening through this Justice card for you as well. All right, so a lot of big things are happening for you this month, Capricorn, and this is where spirit guides are wanting you to really tap into your inner strength. I'm getting the number 8. I'm getting the infinity symbol or the Ouroboros, so something tied to that. What goes around comes around. I feel this is coming in with this karmic energy. So whatever this means for some of you, expect this to come through this May, okay? What is the other thing that I'm picking up here? There's a lot of different things that are coming through. Again, it's an emotion, like I'm picking up on an emotion that I can't describe here. And I feel that it has to do with change, this knowing. It's almost like a premonition for you, Capricorn. You're going to have to share with me what this is. It's like an emotion that you're feeling because you know something's about to happen. And I feel you know what it is that's about to happen in your life. And you've had these feelings before and these things have come to fruition. So it's a premonition that is coming through for some of you. Okay, so big things are happening. This energy of the 5-5 portal is really going to help you in a big way here. And it's not about getting the help of it. It's all about embodying the energy. Capricorn. So what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So let's see what we get here for you today, Capricorn. All right, so we are getting Coyote Spirit, trust in divine detours. Look at that, there's a detour. This is coming in through the Justice card. Remember, you're also letting things go through this process, through this change, okay? So being sly, or not, it's not a fox, it's a coyote. So I don't know if any of you have seen a coyote. Maybe you've seen feathers as well. This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. We have the number 16 on this card. This could be a number of significance. Some of you might be born on the 16th. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. So there is a spiritual experience happening in your life here, growth. But also expansion in that area for you in spirituality as well. So you're expanding here, you're ascending as well. A lot of different things that are coming through for you today, Capricorn. I feel like I'm going to stumble on my words because I have so much to say. So it's kind of like putting the brakes on it sometimes. So Coyote Spirit, the oracle message for you is, do you find that you're being led on a strange detour in your life right now, Capricorn? Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation, or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite or just disappears into thin air, as if you've been tricked? Coyote Spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations to teach you lessons you have forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need a taste of failure before you experience success, a need to feel disappointment before you can appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you are intending to co-create. Being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form of your desires. So this is where you tap into that 5-5 portal energy, Capricorn. Even when you suddenly find yourself on a detour, wondering when you will get back on track to manifesting what you desire, remember that Spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Trust in divine order now. Coyote Spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they're supposed to be. The protection message for you today is, sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing this prize, whether it be an opportunity you have always wanted, a relationship with that elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. Great Spirit wants the best for you, so when your plans go topsy-turvy, know that Coyote Spirit is present to protect and to bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form and timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. If you learn your lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that though the crooked path. Oh my gosh. So before you see that crooked, though the path may have been, you were on the right one all along. So look at that. Embrace Coyote Spirit. Now, those of you looking for timing, I am getting 16 days and the 16th of the month around the message of this card. All right. So let's pull an angel number for you as well. Those of you that are watching, if you've been seeing repeating numbers or angel numbers in your life, this is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. All right. Capricorn, we are getting for you today validation. Look at that. You are being given validation here. So we've got 1, 1, 1, 1. So we've got another 1 here, the Ace of Cups. I don't know if any of you are seeing the number 1s in your life. This is a sign. This is a confirmation for you. It's a validation. So the message for you on this card is, sorry, I'm going to give you a timing for this as well. 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month. You are aligned with your highest good at this time. Some of you are awakening. You're going through an awakening journey. This is where spirit guides are asking you to tap into your authentic self. It's time for you to take the right intentions, setting intentions and manifesting, okay? The right intentions is more so where you go into hermit mode and you look inward for what it is that you're seeking, right? What is true to you and making choices based on that. Now, some of you might be seeing the colors in this card in your life as well. That's a confirmation for you. So this is your reading today. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.